What's up, guys? This is Ty Zen. With me today, I have the Honorable Grandmaster, legendary, world-renowned LeonFu.com. We're driving past the new Atlanta Braves stadium right now, and Leon and I were just talking about what's known as the flippening, and we want to explain to you guys what the flippening means and how you should respond to it, or how we think you should respond to it as a cryptocurrency investor. So we'll start off and have the Honorable Grandmaster explain what the flippening is.
Well, all right, sure. So we have to first talk about the Bitcoin Dominance Index. So the Bitcoin Dominance Index is something that I first saw on CoinCap.io.
Okay.
It's a competitor to CoinMarketCap.com,
Okay.
which is run by Shapeshift, run by Eric Voorhees, I believe, right?
Yeah.
So CoinCap.io had this calculation, this statistic called what they term the Bitcoin Dominance Index.
Okay.
Okay. So the Bitcoin Dominance Index is the market cap of all the cryptocurrencies, all of them, the Ethereums,
everything that's in the cryptocurrency world.
That's the whole thing, right?
Yeah. And it's about at 24 something. Let's just round off to 25 billion.
25 billion.
Yeah. Sure. Just so the math is easy.
So the Bitcoin Dominance Index is how much Bitcoin dominates that index.
Yeah, what percentage of that 25 billion?
What percentage of that 25 billion
is actually just Bitcoin alone?
Yes, and currently, historically, let's talk about the history. Historically, that has, when I got into Bitcoin, that was over 90%.
Yeah.
Bitcoin dominated that index over 90%.
Yeah.
And then it has been steadily dropping. You know, it goes up and down, but it's been pretty clear.
It's not able to create higher highs.
It's not able to create higher highs. And so that was a very popular statistic that CoinMarketCap copied them.
Yeah.
And CoinMarketCap went one step further, is that they graphed it.
Yeah, so now you can visually see.
Now you can visually see this dominance index change over time.
Yeah.
And it's very volatile. It goes up and swings back and forth a lot. But
over the years, it has slowly declined. It's on a downtrend.
And right now we're talking in April 2017, and it has really, in March, fell off a cliff.
Yeah.
It really was. It's
the first time that
70. It is at all-time lows. It's at 65%, I think it is.
Yeah.
Right, 65%. Many people believe that Bitcoin will no longer be the dominant cryptocurrency, and that would imply that the Bitcoin Dominance Index falls below 50%, meaning it is no longer the majority of the value of cryptocurrencies.
Yeah.
Right. And that point in time, I believe. Well, I think there's two definitions. One is when that number falls below 50%.
Yeah.
That's one way. I think the flippening, my interpretation of when if you go on Twitter, the flippening is it flips where Bitcoin is no longer the dominant.
Yeah.
But another definition that might be referring to the flippening is if Ethereum or some other coin becomes the number one.
It becomes the dominant.
It becomes the dominant currency. Yes.
And the price of cryptocurrencies are no longer priced in Bitcoin in terms of Bitcoin.
I think the point in time where, let's say, Ethereum goes to, let's say 500 and Bitcoin comes down, that will be when Ethereum moves into first place.
Yeah.
Right. And that is another interpretation of what, at least my interpretation of what the flippening could refer to. So. That's really
the first definition is when the flippening is when it drops, the Bitcoin dominance falls below 50%.
Yes.
It makes up less than 50% of the entire world of cryptocurrencies.
Yes.
Right? The second definition of the flippening is when you're saying that when Ethereum
or some other
or another,
or whatever. Yeah.
We're just saying Ethereum right now simply because it's the second biggest and most popular cryptocurrency. But at some point, it's no longer going to become the dominant.
Bitcoin would no longer be the dominant, which means it will not be number one. It's been number one since the beginning.
Yeah.
No cryptocurrency has ever taken over the number one spot.
Yeah, and right now there's a potential that Ethereum can be the one that does it.
Yes.
Okay, so when it takes over, then that's another definition of it, right?
Yes.
I think my definition of the flippening is when the prices of cryptocurrencies are no longer priced in Bitcoins. Or it's not that it's no longer priced, but they will also be priced in...
well, that's already happening right now.
Yeah, in Ethers.
Yeah, it's already many cryptocurrencies on Poloniex are priced in Ethers, they're priced in US dollars.
But it's not common yet. It's priced in US dollars and it's priced in Ethers. But if you look right, when people talk about, buying, like, and the other thing too is that when all the cryptocurrencies, they're not being priced in Ethers, okay? Yes. And what I mean by that is like that not all the ICOs, are priced in Ethers. Like when you look on there, they'll show like Bitcoins and US dollars or whatever it is, and then like the one that was running today, Match Pool, they had it in Bitcoin in Ethers only, right? So there's going to come a time when the ICOs would just run, predominantly.
Well, I think if we get to that point, we're way past the flippening.
The
flippening is that inflection point.
Yeah.
Where
it's the point where things change.
Where things change,
and
right?
And
flips. Where Bitcoin is no longer. Do we go straight?
No, you want to get to the far right.
Far right.
Get a chance.
All right. Yeah. So anyway, that's the flippening for you.
Okay, so that's the definition of the flippening, right? We're going to exit 30.
30. Okay.
And so let's talk about what we do as an investor. Now, keep in mind, guys, it's going to be a really sad day for the Bitcoin maximalists, okay, including ourselves.
Yes.
So
it will be an end of an era.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I would be sad.
Yeah.
But it will be a historic day for us.
Yeah.
Because it will be the first day of a new world. I think.
Yeah.
I think it's a day we will celebrate and mourn.
Yeah.
Both at the same time.
Yeah.
Right? Would you agree?
It'll be joy and pain, sweet and sour.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
It'll be a push and pull, You want to push it away.
Yeah, happy and sad, right?
Yeah.
That day, if it comes, we will definitely, I think, have both a celebration and a mourning, I guess, on that day. Yeah.
So what's happening here, guys, is that as an investor, we can't let any of that deter us from making money in the markets, right? Whenever that day comes, right, then we'll have to adjust and be prepared to make adjustments as necessary, all right?
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people that think, the undisputed, heavyweight, diehard, Bitcoin maximalist is Tone Vays, and he believes that when segregated witness gets implemented into Bitcoins, that then all the altcoins will get crushed.
And I agree. I agree with him, actually.
I agree, but it's not going to go away.
Yeah.
The altcoins are not going to go away.
Yeah. I agree that...
There's still bucket loads of money still to be made.
Sure, and that could be a trade.
Yeah.
Waiting for that snapback, right?
Yeah.
Which way are we going?
Let me see here. We're going right.
All right. So that is actually something I fear at the moment. And it's something that is that could be an opportunity. That SegWit seems to be gaining momentum.
Yeah.
And the day that it becomes official, I expect I almost will guarantee Tone Vays will get on Twitter.
Yeah.
And say, "See, I told you so."
Well, that's his nickname. His nickname, Tone Vays, is
that's right.
Tone.
That's right.
I told you so Vays.
Yeah, I told you so.
We should have listened to him when he said, "Don't invest in the Dow."
Yeah. But on the other hand, he said, "Don't invest in everything." Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
well, I mean, it's always good. But the one thing that I do like about what he says is that he doesn't get emotional about it like Roger Vays. He just presents what he believes is the facts, right? Doesn't get all emotional, so it's up to you to consider whether or not what he says is logical or not, right? He doesn't get, emotional and gets crazy like Roger Ver does, right? Although he has been toning down,
Yes,
he has toned down a little bit, because sometimes in some of those videos he gets so dramatic you don't know if you should listen to him or not, right?
Yeah.
But at least Tone Vays, when he's presenting his case or his argument, he's presenting in a logical, or at least he tries to present in a logical manner so that people can understand it. Okay, so We're taking, keep going.
1.6 miles.
Yeah.
All right.
We gotta go another 1.6 miles. Okay, so the thing about it is this, right? Whether it flips or not, whether Bitcoin is the dominant cryptocurrency or it's not the dominant cryptocurrency is irrelevant. What's relevant is when you see opportunities in cryptocurrencies, you take advantage of those opportunities.
Sure.
Okay, so there's still money to be made. It doesn't matter if the cryptocurrencies go down, the altcoins get crushed. I believe that's only going to be temporarily.
Sure.
That's only going to be temporary.
So you're going to ride it out.
Oh, yeah, you can ride it out. If you're not sure what to do, then watch one of our previous videos about the 4 things that you can do in case the Bitcoin hard forks and splits, you know, and that happens. And then just decide which one best suits your risk tolerance levels, and then you guys can go from there. But the reason why we're making this video is, one, is to explain to you guys what the flippening is, and the second reason is that to remind you guys that if you're an investor, you know, these things happen when there's volatility like this in the markets. There's definitely going to be a lot of opportunities. You know, some of the altcoins that were too high, they might drop down low enough to where you can pick them up.
Sure.
You know? Sure. So, anything else you want to talk about?
No, that's it.
All right. Well, thanks for watching this video, guys. If you guys like this video, give us a thumbs up. If you guys don't like it, give it a thumbs down, so we'll know and not make these videos anymore. If you have any friends or family or co-workers or relatives that are interested in learning to invest in cryptocurrencies, make sure that you share this video with them. And be sure to also subscribe to our newsletter. It's at cryptocurrency.market/newsletter. Again, that's www.cryptocurrency.market/newsletter. And we'll look forward to seeing you guys in a future video.